Good morning and welcome to day one of the Be the Exception Challenge. I am proud of you for joining us here in this challenge. Not only are you showing me how committed you truly are at becoming the greatest version of yourself, but you are telling your own self that as well. Finally, you've had enough. You are not going to let another year pass so that you end up feeling disappointed because you are not where you thought you would be. Today, right here, right now, is your turning point. Together, we will embark on a journey towards the greatest version of yourself and the life that you were meant to live. So let's get to it. And to begin to radically redesign your future by starting with our challenge for day one, let me start by asking you this question. Why now? Surely you've made decisions, declarations, resolutions, and goals in your past to turn your life around, but then, nothing happened. Or at least not to the extent that you had fully hoped for. So what keeps getting in the way? Why aren't you achieving all that you want? Do you want the answer to that question? To know what's been blocking you? What's been holding you back? Get your notepad ready. Here's the answer. The answer is you. You have failed to follow through and take 100% accountability for your life. You believe that there are outside factors involved in achieving your success. But I hate to be the one to break it to you or to put it this bluntly to you, but that belief is wrong, and it's time to cut the bull. Like it or not, your life is your own damn fault. Everything that's going on in your life right now, you are 100% responsible for. All of it, no matter what has happened. Good, bad, success, failure, victory or defeat, hear me now, all of it is your fault. If you haven't achieved your dreams, it's your fault. If you are low on money, it's your fault. If you got a divorce, it's your fault. If you didn't get a promotion or a raise, it's your fault. If the relationship with your kids, your coworkers, your neighbors, or friends is tension-filled and less than loving, it's your fault. If you are overweight, not where you want to be in your career, unhappy, don't have enough time, you feel overwhelmed, overscheduled, and frazzled, say it with me now, it's your fault. You did it. All of it. Remember this formula for owning 100% responsibility for your life. Every outcome in your life is being created by you in one of three ways. Number one, write this down. By what you did. Most people get that. My bad, I did it. Although many people will start with, well, I did it because so-and-so did or didn't do, which is why this or that happened. But most people get it. If you did it, it's your fault. Number two, by what you didn't do, but knew you could have and should have, but didn't. And that's why you have the limited results in your life right now. Not by what you did, but because of what you didn't do. Number three, or lastly, and this is the one that really trips people up. Yeah, Darren, but what if you get hit by a bus or are in a tsunami or fall off a horse and break your neck? Are you responsible for the bus hitting you or the tsunami? No, man, of course not. But you are responsible for how you respond to what happens to you. I learned this at the very first personal development workshop I ever went to, and I have to tell you, it literally changed my life. It liberated me. It set me free. Because before then, I thought that you had to have the right intelligence, the right talent, the right background, the right upbringing, that you had to have gone to the right university, know the right people, have the right president in office, have the right economy, and be in the marketplace at just the right time. When I realized that none of that had anything to do with my being able to be successful or not, wow, that was really my Independence Day. I was free to fly. I stopped depending on and blaming anything other than myself. I was free. Now, if you're sitting there right now thinking to yourself, oh man, I already know that. I bet you do. But there's an excellent chance, as in 99% chance, that you are not living that. How do I know? Because most don't. Most simply do not take responsibility for their life. Oh, they think they do, but they don't. It's always somebody else's fault or somebody else's doing for the reason for their behavior. Let's personalize this a bit. Let's say that I had been shadowing you, or we had a Springer cam on you over the past couple of weeks. I bet you we would have caught on tape you complaining about this or that and why you're feeling one way or another and who did or didn't do something. And that's the reason why you're mad, angry, late, or upset. You're late because the traffic or the copier broke or your browser wouldn't open or the alarm didn't go off or you're angry or upset because something your spouse, kid's friend, or Trump did. You're fat because of Monsanto. You burned your crotch because McDonald's coffee was too hot, or the Twinkie made you do it. Whatever. Hear me on this. In every situation, every conversation, every circumstance, in every weather, in every economy, no matter who has the majority of the House and Senate, you are 100% responsible for your health care, your working wage, your retirement, your marriage, your standing in society, your attitude, and your behavior. You can change and take responsibility for every situation, circumstance, and outcome by owning what you did, didn't do, and how you responded to what happened to you. And no matter what happens, directed by anyone, anywhere, at any time, you can regain ownership by doing, not doing, or responding differently. If you get this, and I realize most won't, they will nod their head and say, yeah, I do that, and then close their browser and go about their life laying blame and claiming victim in ways they don't even realize, ways that they are freely giving their power away. But for the few, and I hope that's you, for the few that get this and get it on a whole new level here today, if you do, then today, mark the calendar, because today will be your Independence Day. Today, nothing or no one will have domain over you and your life ever again. Nothing or no one. You will now have taken back the controls on how to direct your life. You can go now, as Thoreau said, go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you've imagined. That's what I want for you, assuming that you want that for you too. If you're up for it, write #myfault in the comments below. And every situation that you encounter throughout the day that gives you angst, ask, what did I do to make this happen? Or what did I not do to prevent this from happening? And now, how am I going to choose to respond to this so that I reclaim 100% responsibility for it going forward? And I'll see you, if you're up for it, right back here for Challenge Day number 2 tomorrow. Be great.